Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 2v2 Iron Man, and the winning team will win $20 and the losing team will lose $20. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord link down below at the very top of the description if you want to go ahead and play any Iron Mans in the future. And let's just hop right in. So we're going to see Diego Armoro on Team 1 versus Emptiness 002 on Team 2. Now, we are going to see a few ties here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I was like, it's getting ridiculous. Emptiness is going to get to decide, and they'll go first. 41 versus 45. Opening hands, we have Water, Pranks, Dracoback, Nib, and Roxy's. So they open up Nib as a going second card. They have Meltdown, Fusion Destiny, Now You're Serving, Prosperity, Meltdown. Okay, opens up Nib as the going second card, and they are playing versus Invoke, so you know, nice going second card. Then summon Alistair. Alistair effect, go search out Invocation. Then link off Alistair for Amaraj, Shakir Gardner, activate Invocation. I mean, technically, like, not playing around Lancia, because, like, they have Prosperity, but I don't know. I don't think that card is, like, I guess, like, some people do play it in the main deck, so you could Prosperity first. You could also hold it till the end because you're going to be getting a lot more cards out of deck. But Fusion Destiny, go dump, and then summon out Enforcer, activate Nadir Servant, dump App Cologne. Okay, so on Res DPE summon, no, on Nadir. Okay, and then chain Makaba because, you know, Alistair, Amaraj, Shakir Gardner, Makaba, Hero. And then dump App Cologne, grab Ecclesia, and then App Cologne, grab Schism, and then discard. They are going to discard Meltdown, so they don't have a way back to Alistair yet. Now activate Prosperity, banish 3, and then look at the top 3. So banished them. So Ash, Maximus, Prosperity. They're gonna grab Ash Blossom. It's another interruption. Put this to the bottom of the deck. Set Schism. Pass. Draw Fateful. Then activate Fateful. Fateful effect to go search. So grab Temple, and then discard Temple. Banish Temple to go search. Grab Right. Then activate Right. Chain Schism. So Schism's going to summon Winda, obviously. Then bring out the token, and they just admit defeat, realizing that they're going to end up losing to Enforcer effect the pop, so they don't want to reveal what deck they're on. Going to the next game now. We're going to see Prank Kid go first. Opening hands, we have Temple, Dasher, Fire, Lancia, Water. Okay, so sided in Lancia probably, but they have Prosperity. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Lancia is just not good this format. Like, what are you planning on hitting with Lancia, right? Like I just don't know. Like, decent hand trap, but there's just so many hand traps that are better than this, and there's so many different decks that you're gonna have to play against. Like, I just don't think this card's really worth it. And they have Lancia, Alistair, Droplet, Nadir Servant. Oh, Lancia, Prosperity, Alistair, Droplet, Nadir Servant. And then Lancia here to play around the Temple. Normal summons, so the Prank Kid stuff is going to end up losing out to the Droplet. Droplet being one of the best going second cards against the Prank Kid deck. It's actually a lot of pretty good cards going second versus Prank Kids. Then effects. So they're going to add Pranks, dump Fusion Spell, summon Fire, Doodle effect, Tribute to add back. So Doodle, add back Fusion Spell, and then add back Water. Activate Pranks, Pranks effect, discard Water, bring out Token, turn those into Doodle. Fire effect, burn for 500, special summon out Wind. Now slap those into Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect, pay 2k, dump Fusion Destiny, Celestial Dasher, summon Enforcer, set Fusion Spell, end phase Pranks. So if they draw a Prank Kid here, that'll make it so that way the Fusion Spell does something next turn. Okay, drawn to Lancia. Lancia is pretty good versus Invoked, being able to, stop the Alistair stuff. And they don't drop Lancia in standby phase to play around Prosperity. This is standby. Okay, then I'm just going to let him go to main phase. So summon Alistair. Alistair effect, grab Invocation. Now link away, go for Amirage, activate Prosperity here. Yeah, and just look at the top 3, grabs Fusion Destiny. I wonder if they Prosperity there because of the opponent saying standby phase, think with Lancia. And then they saw Alistair and was like, you know what, may as well save it for Invocation. Even though, like, you may as well just drop it in draw phase because it plays around Prosperity. You're going to have to drop it at a pretty awkward spot anyways to, like, because, like, there's Maximus and Prosperity, right? And from what I've seen with a lot of these lists, they're playing Maximus at 2 now. So there's 5 cards that they could, like, use to banish before using their Invocation. And if your thought process, because, like, people's thought process with Lancia against, like, Prank Kids is, like, we'll drop her during standby phase to play around Temple. Like, if it's already in hand, that's a 3 of. And in this scenario, like, the Invoked player has 5. So why wouldn't you do it against both? I don't know. I guess because you want to, like, you chain Lancia to Invocation because it feels good. Like, it gets that engrave. It really hurts the engine. Now they're going to activate Fusion Destiny, chain Enforcer. And then Enforcer's going to go ahead and pop Amirage, dump those. So they want to get Amirage off of board so that way they can't protect. And then Nadir's Servant, chain Enforcer. So popping Nadir's Servant, Infusion Spell, dump App Cologne, grab Ecclesia, App Cologne effect, grab Schism, discard Ecclesia, set Schism, set Droplet, end phase. Enforcer's going to be destroyed off Fusion Destiny. And then draws Lancia. That's so many Lancias. So draw phase, Dasher to summon out Lancia. And then standby phase, Enforcer comes back. So I'm guessing they played the last turn the way they did because instead of sending App Clone, right, they could have went Nadir Servant, Chain Enforcer, pop Nadir Servant, pop their Enforcer, send Omega, and then Omega put back Enforcer, but it's because they have Droplet, because they're going to Enforcer effect, and now chain Droplet to negate it, and then when they flip Schism, they'll be able to send Enforcer, activate Temple, go search out right. Now, normal summon out Fire, activate Schism, so Schism will banish, bring out Winda, send Enforcer. Is there a world where you save that until they link off Fire into Meow, and then they Fire effect, you chain? They do have the option where they don't have to special summon, but they also just, have the option to not special summon now. And then they're going to banish to draw, banishing Enforcer, trying to play around Dark more. Card's extremely popular. Draw Fateful and Temple. So they have a lot of Brave Token cards. Activate Fateful, and then they're going to write Summon Token, and then Fateful effect. Do you have a legal target in deck? Yes. I mean, what? Why wouldn't they? They haven't gone through with it. It's not like, oh, there's 2 Draco back in this person's deck. And then Chain Enforcer effect, pop Fateful, Enforcer Graveyard effect. End phase Pranks. So Pranks is going to put back, and they probably just wanted to get rid of Fateful there because this card can end up doing more as time goes on. So maybe they're just like, yo, let's just get rid of this now. Like, may as well. It's like they're going to add Draco back, but they're not going to equip it because they know that we'll just Enforcer pop it. So then that could come up later on. So put back, draw, and they top deck Meltdown. Okay. Getting hit with Lancia. Well, I got priority standby phase to resolve DPE first. Oh, because they said standby phase Lancia. Okay, yeah, makes sense. And then Invocation. Oh, they already have Alistair banished because of Schism. Never mind. I actually love, like, how Schism and Aerial work with Alistair. Like, if he gets stopped. I remember Aerial hitting Alistair to, like, get you back into the engine was just, like, when I first saw it, I remember seeing Ryan you do it, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that works. And then summon Alistair, effect to go search, grab Invocation. And then Winda, attack token, hero, attack over, and then attack directly. Enforcer effect to go pop. They're going to pop itself and Lancia, and then Enforcer effect and Lancia effect. Cool, so you need to bring that out. And main phase 2, activate Meltdown, grab Alistair, and then just pass. Then draw Ash Blossom, standby phase, hero comes out, main phase, temple effect, banish to search right, and then activate right. They could be playing 2 Fateful. Okay, they're not. Now, they're going to go battle phase, token to attack the Alistair. So that's going to get beat over. They do have the hero on board. Yeah, I was going to say, so they shouldn't be taking full damage there. And then end phase pranks to shuffle back and draw. So go ahead, put those back. Also, what is that? I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. It's literally like a loud, it's like a cricket, but it's like noticeably coming from inside my house. And it's like super loud. Like, what is that? Draw field spell, and then they're going to Enforcer effect. Enforcer, pop Meltdown, Lancia, and then they're going to pass, draw Knight. Okay, then they're going to go main phase, Invocation. Yo, this noise is going to destroy me. Like, I can't focus. Oh my gosh. Like, what is that noise? Hold on. Actually, I want to see if you guys can hear it. It's consistent. Like, it's like on loop. What is that noise? Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, and I'll just keep going. I'll suffer through it, but we're going to see Invoked win there. Going on into the next game now, we're going to see Program versus Emptiness. And then we are going to see Program win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they'll decide to go second. 41 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Ash, Hornet, Valor, Ray, and Droplet. They have Meltdown, Imperm, Prosperity, called by an Alistair. So they do open up Alistair here. Prosperity could see the other engines. So Sky Striker versus Invoked. Sky Striker opening up multiple going second cards plus Ray. So Meltdown. And then Meltdown goes search. They're going to grab Alistair. They let this go through. They don't Ash the Meltdown, which is good here because the opponent did have another Alistair. They're going to Valor Alistair, chain called by to hit that. And then go search Invocation. And now they're linking off. Go for Mirage. Activate Prosperity to go banish. Chain Ash Blossom to stop that. And now we're going to see them go for Secure Gardener, activate Invocation to banish Secure Gardener, and banish Alistair, bring out Makaba, and then Invocation effect to grab back Alistair. And then they're going to set Imperm Pass, draw Fusion Destiny. Now, normal summon out Ray, get rid of Ray, go for Hayate, battle phase, attack directly. Yeah, they might imperm it on attack. They're thinking here they are going to imperm it. Okay, then main phase 2, activate Hornet Drones in the imperm column. Hey, yo, there's no way. And then go for Kagari effect to add back. So Kagari's going to grab Hornet Drones. The noise stopped. Finally. I don't have to like talk super loud to try to like just not hear it. And then go Zeke effect to banish Makaba, chain Makaba to stop that, Ray to bring itself out now. And then just go for Shiz, Fusion Destiny not in the middle column. And then dump those 2, summon Enforcer. Imagine they put Fusion Destiny in the middle column, played into it twice in one turn. Be like the best imperm ever. End phase, Enforcer, pop itself in Makaba, Enforcer effect, and then Shiz effect to go search. I don't know why they would do it in this order. I don't know, maybe it's like, you know what, if they want to Gamma Shiz, then they Gamma Shiz, at least Enforcer's still there. Grab Engage. Pass, draws Dasher. Not a good draw. Enforcer comes out, summon Alistair effect. They're going to Droplet, stop it. Getting rid of the Shiz. They can still get back to their engine through Engage. Pop Meltdown, they have a lot there. So going on into the next game, we're going to see Sky Striker be forced to go first. Opening hands, we have Celestial, Engage, Shark Cannon, Fusion Destiny, Droll. They have Imperm evenly, Super Poly evenly, Fusion Destiny. Super Poly. Okay, I'm guessing that's to hit like Anaconda, Enforcer, or even like their Alistair plus Enforcer. Engage, grab Ray, normal summon, go for Kagari effect, add back Engage. Link off, make Shiz, Fusion Destiny, dumping Celestial from hand, and another brick from deck. Set Shark Cannon, end phase, Shiz effect. This is going to go through. So Shiz, grab Widow. Pass turn. Hey, draws Prosperity. Alright, let's see. Activate Prosperity to banish. They're going to be banishing 6. They're thinking on this 6 pretty hard. Okay, banishing Ash is the 6th. Okay. Now, looking at the top 6. You see Alistair, Natter's Servant, double Prosperity, and the Dasher. So grab Alistair, putting those back. Anything on resolution? They're asking if they have Droplet. They said nope. Okay, activate Droll and Lockbird. Now, battle phase. So, end of battle, they're going to activate evenly, chain Enforcer. So, Enforcer will pop itself in Shiz, and then Enforcer graveyard effect. Main phase 2, activate Fusion Destiny. And then Fusion Destiny is going to dump those 2 to summon Enforcer. Enforcer effect to pop, change Shark Cannon to hit Celestial. And then Enforcer graveyard effect. Setting the Super Poly, set the Imperm. Pass turn, draw Afterburners. And then standby phase, Enforcers come out. They're gonna, I was gonna say, it looks like they wanted to summon it in defense, but it didn't. Set Afterburners, so that way this will resolve. If they like chain to pop it, then chain Imperm to negate the Enforcer. Battle phase, attacking, so that way it's out of the main monster zone. Then they're, what? Okay, so they don't want this to be out of the main monster zone. That is fair. That is fair. Pop itself, pop Afterburners. Okay, I like that play. I like that play. And then Enforcer attack, main phase 2, set 2, Celestial to draw. Let's see, does it draw Ray? Ray or Rose? Oh my gosh, they draw right Prosperity. I mean, Prosperity can't be used this turn because Celestial, but like next turn it's going to be good. And then activate Fateful. So Fateful, grab Temple, and then discard Prosperity. Never mind, not doing that this turn. Special summon out Temple. Hand, I know 1, right? Yup. Get rid of those, go for Dagda, and then Fateful effect to try to grab a Quib spell. And then chain Dagda. So Dagda to set. So set Lancia, grab Draco back. Pass turn. Draw Natter's Servant. They could have used Temple to search right. And then draw phase. Enforcer effect to pop. So then chain Dagda. Go set Lancia, pop Enforcer and Lancia, and then effects. So Lancia Chainlink 1, Enforcer Chainlink 2, Lancia comes out, Lancia effect, Tribute, stop the opponent from banishing this turn. Now, standby phase, they get their Enforcer back. Then main phase, normal summon Alistair effect. And then they're thinking in response, okay. Or, I was gonna say, because you're definitely not thinking, like, on what to search. Right, this one can't search, like, the book or whatever. The Link 2 can. I forget what its name is, but it's just not good. Enforcer effect. Now, in response, Chain Widow Anchor. Targeting Enforcer. Now... Yo... Taking forever. Hold on. How long did that actually take for them to think through that? Pointed at... Okay, no, before that. Before that. Activated Widow at 18. 3 minutes? Jeez. Nadir Servant, Dump Elder. Like, they know this is Lancia. They know this is Draco back. They know this is Engage. All of these cards are known. Shiz searched Engage. They set 2. Like, it's not like a mystery of what this is, you know? And then Elder effect, Pop Engage, Special Summon Ecclesia effect. And then Ecclesia is going to grab Punishment. Okay. Wait. So, I'm confused. So they summoned Enforcer. Wait. Now I gotta go back and look. Because I was literally just focusing on the fact that they took like 4 minutes to let Widow Anchor resolve. Okay, so Enforcer came back, normal summon Alistair effect, grab Invocation. Afterwards, they're going to activate Enforcer effect to get hit with Widow Anchor. Alright. Okay. And then they just thought for like an hour if they wanted to change Super Poly in response to Widow Anchor, so that way they can still get their pop. Pass, draw Rhoda. Oh wait, Lancia is also supposed to come off of Dagda during their end phase, but I guess they just forgot it. On summon Super Poly, bring out Venom effect, target Dagda, and now they're gonna get the chain Dagda to set Lancia. Temple, banish to search, so grab right. What game is this? Game 2. Activate right, summon out the token. Now they're using Fateful to add monster. It's like, yeah, there's no way they're grabbing a equip spell here. Chain Enforcer. So Enforcer will pop itself in the token. I don't know why you would Chain Enforcer to pop token in response to Fateful. Wouldn't you let them get Draco back equipped to it? If they search Griffin, then you can just pop token at any time anyways. And like then Griffin comes out, and then they don't have a token on board to negate the graveyard effect anyway. Like, I just don't get it. Think on discard, wait, Lancia should get popped. Nope, in your end phase, my next end phase. That's not how it's the same thing as a pointer. Like, Lancia should have been popped. Double check. Okay, so we'll just fast forward. Okay, so they're gonna let it come out. And then discard Temple off of Fateful. Lancia attack over. And then they will attack into that. So take a good amount of damage. And okay. They're just gonna let that go. They're not gonna like, use the effect. Special summon out the Lancia. Or wait, hold on. This during your opponent's turn. Yeah. I was like, wait, hold on a second. There's a reason why they're not doing this. Also, you probably wouldn't want to anyways, right? Because you just fill up your board too much. But that makes sense. Artifact card, opponent's turn, kind of standard. So grab Ray, Invocation, normal summon out the Ray. Now They're letting this go. Huge thing here. There's so many like big things this game. Kagari effect to add back. Kagari grabs Shark Cannon. Then Link off, makes Shiz, set Shark Cannon, shed the Draco back in phase. So they're gonna Shiz search. So if they could have dagged the effect with summon back, they would have, because it wouldn't have actually taken up the space. That would have mattered. But they couldn't. Draw Ash. Lancia effect. Shut down Banishing. And then in response to Lancia, change Shark Cannon to hit the hero. You might be like, DB Grinder, but the Lancia did come back. They wouldn't have had the space for that. Wrong, because they would have been able to Lancia Chainlink 1, Lancia Chainlink 2, then Shark Cannon. Standby phase, Dasher's going to come off with the Enforcer effect. Then Battle phase, Venom attacks Shiz. And then Ray effect, accidentally declared Kagari. So bring that out. And then attack, Ray effect, tag into Kagari, and they obviously have enough spells to the point to where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So even after they add back, this will have more than Dasher. So there's no point in going for like a Kaina. Could get hit with punishment. And they are going to punishment Kagari, dump Abkalon effect, the search and discard, grab Schism, then discard Schism, then Dasher attack, switches to defense, Lancia gets destroyed because of Dagda, and then they're going to bring it back. Defense, actually this doesn't have to be in defense. If you read Dagda, the first effect doesn't matter, but the second effect it does have to summon in defense, which definitely can come up because if you like beat over this or something, usually it's like Scythe is what ends up getting brought back, and Scythe has low defense but high attack, and Dasher should be in defense. And now pass turn, draw Ash Blossom. Now go main phase. They're gonna Temple, banish the search, grab right. Grabs right from the graveyard and not from the deck, which is interesting because if you grab right from deck, you put another spell in grave. Maybe they only play 2 right, like, so it just doesn't make sense. So then flip effect, bounce Venom, normal summon out Ash, turn those into Needle Fiber effect, Chainlink 1, Ash Chainlink 2, Area 0 on Fateful. Doesn't use Fateful effect, does search and discard first because you could grab Temple, discard Temple, and that gives you more follow-up. Misses off of this. Okay, so now they have an opportunity to fix their mistake actually. Switch to attack, beat over, and then attack directly. Main phase 2, pass, draw Meltdown, then draw phase. They're going to Lancia effect. A lot of Lancia effects this game. Meltdown, grab Alistair. Then set Alistair, pass. Draw on Lockbird. Main phase, Area 0, target. Let's see. What do we hit? 8. We hit Ray. Ray and 2 Cosmic. So send Faithful to the graveyard. And then activate Engage. This Engage has been sitting for a little while. Grab Hornet, draw Cosmic, Hornet, summon token. Not that long though. I mean, they just couldn't use it last turn, but that was fine because they got the Lancia of their opponent. Make Hayate, and then turn all of those into access code. They had to make Hayate first because you can't use non-effect monsters to make this. They obviously don't play Unicorn. Then effecting attack, and GG. Said what a game. Alright, so same account, next match. So we're going to see Program versus Emptiness. The winner of this match will be winning the Ironman. Will it be Team 1? Will it be Team 2? We are going to see, oh no, not this again. We're going to see Program win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Decide to go second, 41 versus 50. Opening hands, we have Fusion Destiny, Area 0, Widow, Droplet, Rose. They have Desires, Vessel, Longyung, Ash, and Nib. So activate Desires, go banish and draw. Banish 10. See Shatana get banished there. 2 Tai get banished there. 001 get banished there. So it's actually, a decent amount of hits. Chose Itelli and Ogre. Did we see Ogres get banished? We did not. Okay. Then just pass. That's tough. Draw Ash Blossom. Nah, normal summon Rose. But, hey, to be fair, if I had the brick against any deck, I would want to brick versus Sky Striker. Because this deck does not put up game. I guess, really, a lot of decks aren't putting up game through Nib, Ogre, Ash anyways. Because, even like the bigger combo decks wouldn't try to go for game through all these hand traps, most likely. They'd rather just get hand trapped once or twice and then set up a pretty decent board. If the opponent couldn't play last turn, they're probably not going to play the next turn. And if so, it'd be not nearly that great. So then, your, decent end board plus a hand trap would be enough. Set. And then they just pass. Am I missing something? Did they? Yeah. Ash on Fusion Destiny. No Shiz effect pass. Nice. Personally, I don't like searching Engage. I just like passing because if Engage is in the deck, I have a higher odds of top decking it because it's at 1. So I have that, whoa, the Yu-Gi-Oh factor, the anime factor, whoa. Special summon Ecclesia effect, tag out, and then in response, chain Ash Blossom, pass. Draws Fusion Destiny. Go for Hayate, battle phase, attack, and then Hayate affected dump. So I Hayate, dump Engage, main phase 2, Kagari. Oh, why didn't I think of that? You just don't search Engage, so that way you can Kagari grab it. Oh my gosh. The strategy. No, I'm just joking. They obviously just messed up. Then activate Engage, grab Widow. Link off, go for Shiz, Fusion Destiny to dump. Just dump those 2, summon. And then end phase Shiz, only 4 summons because they can't nib. They could chain Ogre in response to get rid of the Striker engine. Somewhat. Okay, grab Hornet. Pass. Draws Emergence. Okay, well, that card lets you play, so you can't really be mad. Activate Emergence, search Moyi, and normal summon Moyi effect, revealing Longyung from the hand. So bring out the token, they're not going to droplet that on resolution, Enforcer effect, chain Ogre, and then they're going to pop Shiz and Moyi, Enforcer graveyard effect. Activate Vessel. And then why didn't they just drop this last turn then? I don't know. Vessel, it didn't matter. They could have popped token there to play around Vessel. Because the opponent bricked. There's a decent chance that ended up being hand traps, Vessel. But also popping Moyi ends up playing around the E-Telly here. So dump Vashuda, grab Ashina. Then Vashuda, bounce Widow, activate Longyung, discard Ashina, summon Longyung, summon out token. Get rid of those 2, go for Fluor, burn for 12. Then Fluor effect, try to pop the back row. We're going to chain it, getting rid of area 0. Chain Fluor to negate that. Chain Fluor to negate. Okay, so they're gonna try to go for game. Some of Vashuda, activate E-Telly. Yeah, it's the only way they're negating that is if they're planning on committing Oh my gosh, but they didn't chain the E-Telly to Ashina. They waited until it resolved. Oh no, I was thinking, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, okay, they're gonna Ashina E-Telly. That's a Synchro 10, and that's just game. But they messed it up and did it in the wrong order. That's the right order, but Ashina 1, E-Telly 2 is supposed to be in the same chain. Because now you don't have game, and Sky Striker has so many cards. Draw Droplet, and then they're going to Widow Anchor, double Widow Anchor. They admit defeat. Moving on into the next game now. We're going to see Sword Soul, Force Striker to go first. Opening hands, we have Droplet, Lancia, Nib, Widow, and Draco back. They have Driver, Ecclesia, Harpies, Otera, and E-Telly. So set, pass, draw cross out. Main phase, Harpies, wipe those out. Very positive trade. You have one more card than your opponent because you're going second. Plus, you just got a +1. It's pretty nice. Summon Ecclesia effect, tag out into Moyi. Moyi effect, reveal the Otera. And then token. Get rid of those. Grandmaster 1, Moyi 2, draw, and then search. Draws Ashina, search Long Young. And then activate Long Young, discard, special. Okay, yeah, discard Ashina, special. And then on that, activate Nib, chain cross out, calling Nib. They're thinking? Obviously, you're chaining this. Like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna. It's like, you could let it resolve, have the token, and then E-Telly and 001 play, and then save cross out to protect that play. But I think you just cross out, hit Nib, and then just keep doing this combo anyways, right? This is good. Okay, fair enough. Hey, fair enough. Resolution, they're gonna activate Lancia. And then Otera, summon out. Get rid of those. Go for Needle Fiber effect. They admit defeat. Moving on into the next game now. We are going to go ahead and see them go first. I don't know why they admitted defeat there, by the way. There was plenty of opportunities for the opponent to mess up again. They messed up game 1 going for game. They very well could have messed up that game. They could have Yazi'd into Taya and then tried the Taya effect and then realized oh, I'm under Lancia, opens Draco back again, Prosperity, Sanctum, Ash, and Widow, and they chose to go first this time. They have Ecclesia, Desires, Moyi, Otera, Driver. So go main phase, activate Prosperity, go banish 6. And then look at the top 6. Hey, we see Ray. They also see Scythe, so now the opponent knows for sure that that's there. Probably already knew that though, since they saw Dagda in the deck. Dagda, Lancia. You could also just throw on Scythe when you're going first. And then end phase, Ray effect, tag out, go for Shiz, and then Shiz effect the search. Imagine if they had Gamma, that would have forced the Ash Blossom. Grab Engage, and then pass, draw Veiler. Imagine if they had Veiler, then wouldn't have done anything. But if you Ray tag out, you play in the Gamma. If you don't, you play in the Veiler. It's kind of cool because both of those cards are next to each other. So we got to see that whole interaction tree. So Desires go banish. Chainlink 1. Chainlink 2 Ash Blossom. Looking at the banishes, Taya banished. That's it. So not bad at all. You don't hit anything there. Special summon Ecclesia. Then normal summon Moyi. Moyi effect, reveal Otera. They're doing this because if they Ecclesia tag out into Taya, right? It doesn't actually do anything. Where if you special Ecclesia, normal summon Moyi, if you get hit with Imperm here, Widow Anchor on Moyi, you still have a Synchro 8. But this will resolve, and then now they're going to Sanctum. They could have also done Sanctum in response to Moyi. So that way if they get hit with Ash Blossom, they can chain Widow Anchor on Moyi. I guess you don't care that much about it. But if you don't, then they'd be able to make like Synchro 8. And then Ecclesia and Natalia, do a lot. Scythe Effect. And then pass, draw Fusion Destiny. Activate Draco back, target Shiz. I don't know. Well, okay, I was going to say, I don't know why I went to Grave, but it's because they're just linking off. Make Hayate, Battle Phase, attack Moyi, then attack into Ecclesia. I love, like, crashing with Hayate. And then, or, like, any of the links to be specific. I guess it's pretty cool when you can, like, calculate it out to where, like, your Kagari will get to crash and then you get to bring back Ray. But that goes to Graveyard. That's supposed to crash. Yeah. And then Ray bring itself out. And then Ray can beat over Token. I think if I want to use Ray Effect, I decide not to. Then make Zeke. Activate Engage. So Engage, go search multi-roll. Draws into Fateful. Go for Kagari. Could have. I was going to say, never mind. Could have used Fateful first to chain block, but Draco back's already engraved. Valor the Kagari, and then activate Fateful. Fateful Effect to search and discard. You also may be like, why wouldn't they Ray tag out? That's just more damage, but do you really need more damage? Because then you're going through another extract monster, and then going into Zeke afterwards. Which I guess if it's just Kagari, that would be fine. Because you would tag out Ray into Kagari add back, and then make Zeke. And that's the same as going Zeke into Kagari. But now you're also getting the damage. So they probably should have just done what I said to tag out. Grab right. And then go for Shiz. Activate. So dump, summon. And then end phase, Shiz to search, Shiz grab Widow. Then Enforcer Effect, pop itself, pop Fateful Effect. Why do that? I guess, okay, because they want to set up double Widow plus Enforcer versus 3 cards, which makes it like really hard to lose. One of them is Ottera. So you probably don't need 3 interruptions. 2 interruptions would probably be enough anyways. But, hey, at this point, you've already won. Summon back. And then, yeah, they're just going to go ahead and scoop there. GG's. So, we see Team 1 end up winning the Ironman. So, they're going to win the $20. A very, very small Ironman compared to what we're used to seeing. But I figured this would probably be better to show off than, like, a high-rated match. And with a lot being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.